Hello everyone. Sports and games' contribution are inevitable in our life. Both has years of history and notable moments. The process of playing intrinsically motivates the activities of recreational pleasure and enjoyment. The motive of any play is to create recreational pleasure and enjoyment. Though the definition stands at pleasure and enjoyment, as a human race, we set a bar to evaluate its happiness at its best, and competitions were created. Our life can never be at its best without the process of play. Hence, the process of play for enjoyment and pleasure is strongly instilled in our living. The choices for enjoyment and pleasure are many, but what is the contribution it eventually creates as a part of our life is very important. Hope you agree. In this life-making process, sports and games contributes a major role for pleasure and enjoyment. Sports is defined as a physical activity and game is defined as recreational activity. This can be carried out with a set of rules for a competition or self-enjoyment. All these years, compared to gaming, sports industry is always in the lead in terms of business. However, we can't deny the fast growth of game industry, especially internet-based. If you ask what's the big deal in it, continue watching this video to know where exactly this pattern leads us. Welcome to Prashant's Creations. Sports and games has its own advantage and disadvantages. However, in past people were able to make a proper balance on physical and recreational activity. But growing technology is changing the way of life. Apart from sports professional, only very few are interested in physical activities irrespective of age. The rest are much interested in spending their time only on recreational activity, especially online games. It's nothing wrong in playing such games, as it has its own advantages. But if one fails to make a proper balance, then it creates an issue. Approximately 45% of world's population is using smartphone today, and definitely this is going to increase in near future. Unlike all our basic commodities, smartphone will be a mandatory item for every individual. At least the leading app stores itself manages more than 12 lakh games all over the world, and the numbers are counting. Game designing profession has become one of the highly paid jobs. These data indicate the approach on where we trend in terms of games, especially on internet-based. On the flip side, at the growing age, it comes with a lot of physical activities, games and sports played outside in the open spaces and playgrounds, which are perishing fast. These outer spaces significantly impact our mental and physical well-being, as the foundation of a person's growth and betterment lies in the very environment. Environmental structure such as parks and playgrounds act as a platform for children to engage in the physical activities. Day by day, even in schools, playgrounds are lacking. This downfall has significantly affected various aspects of growth and has developed several harmful dispositions. A great number of residential spaces have turned into concise and congested flats, leaving minimum open spaces, affecting adversely the creativity and positive thought process of upcoming generation. Though the reason for this issue can be attributed to population explosion, urbanization and commercialization, we can't deny the higher influence rate of smartphone usages. Whether these statements can be agreed or not, this is how things are changing, and we are preparing a generation to adapt this lifestyle. So, what is required to create a positive transformation and to be aware on these changes? Here you go, 5 simple tips. Tip number 1. Stop looking for playgrounds. Engage yourself with any physical activity to keep you fit. Tip number 2. Smartphones are smart, no doubt about it. But ensure it doesn't kill your smartness. Number 3. Just self-evaluate the time you spent on sport and games and maintain a proper balance. Number 4. Always remember that fitness is more important than entertainment. Number 5. Educate every player on these changes to create a positive transformation. So, just to be a good sport, please spread this awareness to create a positive social setup. Please note, the purpose of this video is to create an awareness on changing lifestyle on sports and games. If you like this content, please like, share and subscribe. If you have any suggestions for Stay Aware series from this channel, please write your comments. Thanks for watching.